Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa. Tuatahi e tika ana kia mihi ki te atua, nāna nei ngā mea katoa. Tuarua, me mihi ki te kaikarakia I tēnei rā, tēnā koe te Otane. Tuatoru, me mihi nui ki te tangata mana whenua ko tēnei rohe, tēnā koutou katoa. Kua mate I te kingi, kua ki te kingi tu heitia, haere, haere, haere atu rā, moi mai rā I te kingi. Kia tātou, te hunga ora kua tai mai nei I tēnei rā, nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa. Kuai au, no Palestine ho, ko Yasmin Sarhan tōku ingoa, ko Arabi tōku reo. Nō reira, tēnā koutou katoa. So my name is Yasmin and I have the privilege and honour of introducing our next speaker, Te Otane, and I'd like to do that in my reo. And the deliberate intention behind that is because I want to introduce you, ehua, to our community in our tongue. It was through living on this land that I was able to understand the importance of knowing who I am and where I come from as a Palestinian, and knowing about the importance of retaining my reo. So I'd love to be able to share that back to you, ehua. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. السيد تي أوتاني هو رجل من عدة عشائر من شرق أوتياروa. بالتحديد من منطقة اسمها هيريتونغا أو هيستينغز. العشائر اللي بيرجع لها ngāti kahununu, ngāti pāhauera, ngāti ue pōhatu, ngāti whakakoe aroha mai, وngāti hine. هاي العشائر اللي بيرجع لها عشائر جدا قوية في هاي البلد ودائما مددوا لنا solidarity. والإشي اللي بيميزه لهذا السيد تي أوتاني إنه رجع لعشيرته وعمل resolution فيها وقفا معنا إحنا كفلسطينيين. رجع لناسه ووقف معنا وحط الريزولوشن داخل عشيرته، وهم أول عشيرة وقفوا معنا سندا كفلسطينيين، فتحياتنا لهم لعشيرة كهنونو. نعرف السيد محمود درويش؟ محمود درويش قال على هذه الأرض ما يستحق الحياة. هذا الإشي إحنا كفلسطينيين بنعيش بمعنى هاي الجملة. وهذا الإشي اللي بربطنا مع الموريين، لأنه هم كمان بيعرفوا معنى the importance of إنه نعيش على هذه الأرض. فتحياتي وسلامي لك يا أستاذ تي أوتاني، شكرا لك. So just to briefly do a little bit in Reo Pākehā, I have the honour and privilege of introducing Te Otane Huata, who whakapapas back to Ngāti Kahununu, Ngāti Pauhera, Ngāti Ue Pōhatu, Ngāti Whakaue, and Ngāti Hine. Very rich whakapapa, and it is an absolute honour to have you stand with us as a brother, and alongside you, you've got your whānau who've travelled with you, standing in solidarity with us. We are oceans away from our people, we are oceans away from our land, and you've taken time away from your land to stand in solidarity with us, and we acknowledge that. We see Māori live on their land. We will fight for Māori to live on their land, and we too will return to our land. And the quote that I shared was from a poem by Mahmoud Darwish about that this land deserves living for. The land, the whenua that we are on, deserves living for, and we will continue to live as Ustaza Asala Ayasra said. Sayana, sorry. We will continue to live.
Okay guys, I need everyone to move right in. Haramai. Nice and close. All you ones that are hidden over there, Shimmy in, shimmy in, shimmy. You guys over there, haramai, haramai, haramai. I want to feel this wairua of Tāmaki Makaurau. Aue, 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 tau kurie. Te mama kai kini, kini ne Yahweh. Aue, 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 tau kurie. Te mama te pouri taku aroha mo paratini ae. Taku aroha e rere ki a koutou e. Tukuna, 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 paratini ae. Tukuna, 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 paratini ae. Kei aku nui, kei aku rahi, kei aku whakataitai ki te whenua, kei aku whakatamarahi ki te rangi. Tui a i runga, tui a i raro, karongo te pō, karongo te ao. Karongo te wānanga i te pūa, takataka pūa, whio whio pūa whio. E maramahu nuku te maramahu rangi. Takoto ki te hau no tū te wini wini no tū te wana wana. No tū kaputa ki te whai ao ki te o marama. E rongo e whakaroa mai rā. Turu turu o whiki whakamaua kia tina. Haumi e, hui e. Kingi pō tātou te whero te tuawhitu. Kua riro atu koe ki te pō. Haere atu rā ki te huinga kahurangi. Ki o tīpuna ki tō whaea. Te tapairu, te ātārangi kāhu. Takoto whakaaio ki te mate. Ki tō āhuru mōwai, ki tūranga waiwai. Ni ka rā te iwi Māori, e tangi moke moke ana. I runga i te mata o te whenua. Tau hōkai atu rā, ki ngā ringa rāhiri o hine nui te pō. Ara, ki te mata o te pō. Ko rātou mā ki a rātou, tātou mā ko pai mai nei tēnei rā. Ngāti whātua karanga mai. Tēnā tātou, kia ora mai tātou katoa. Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you. Tāmaki Makaurau, I want to hear some noise. Up with liberation. Up with liberation. Down with segregation. Down with segregation. Up with liberation. Up with liberation. Down with occupation. Down with occupation. Free Palestine. 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 Kafa fight on new matter. Ake. Kafa fight on new matter. Ake. Tēnā tātou. I started my kōrero off today with a tangi apakura, a lament for the people of Palestine. We have cried endless tears, 76 years being subject to a hateful and violent colonial project. 57 years of occupation. The world is bearing witness to some of the greatest injustices we have ever seen. To the people of Palestine, we, the people of Aotearoa, acknowledge you. Six months ago, I stood here before you and I spoke about three whakatauki. Uia mai rā te pātai, he aha te mea nui o tēnei ao, he tangata, he tangata, he tangata. If you were to ask me what is the most important thing in this world, it is people, it is people, it is people. The second one that I said was e hara taku toa I te toa takitahi, engari taku toa he toa takitini. My strength is not that of my own, it is that of the many. Mihi mai ki e nei o ngā tika hungunu. Hey! The third one that I shared with us was he iti hoki te mokoroa, nāna te kahikatea I ka kati. Although the mokoroa grub is small, it has the ability to bring down even the kahikatea. All of these whakatauki tell us, with people power, we will bring down the seemingly impossible enemy. But I want to leave you with two more whakatauaki. The first one from my namesake, his name is Otane, obviously. He was a great warrior from Te Wairoa, from Ngāti Kahungunu. His words were, kaue hoki mā te waiwai tūtuki, āpa no mā te upoko pakaru. Do not turn back with stumbling feet, rather with a broken head. The essence of this kōrero tells us that our solidarity cannot be done half-hearted. It tells us that we must do all that we can to fight until the very end. There is no reward for stumbling feet. There is only reward for giving your all. The second one, which I'm sure you're all very familiar with, was said by Rewi Maniapoto. On the 8th of July 1863, Governor George Grey ordered Lieutenant General Duncan Cameron to begin an invasion of Waikato. Shame! Rewi responded to the invasion by leading Ngāti Maniapoto military forces in the ensuing war in Waikato. He led by great example and against all odds. When Duncan Cameron called on the defenders of Ōrākau to surrender, Rewi is said to have replied, Ka whawhai tonu mātou! Ka whawhai tonu mātou! We will fight forever and ever. Rewi was not saying he would fight for a moment. Rewi did not say that he would fight for 11 months before a ceasefire. He was saying that we will fight forever and ever. He will keep fighting the colonial invasion. He will keep fighting against oppression. He will keep fighting not just in his own lifetime, but in his tamariki mokapuna. So when we chant this today, you are telling the world that we will keep fighting, not until a ceasefire, but forever and ever. Ka whawhai tonu mātou! Ka whawhai tonu mātou! Today, we mourn the loss of our King I Tuheitia Pōtatau Te Wherowhero Te Tuawhitu, the spearhead of Te iwi Māori. He is laid to rest at his marae at Tūranga Waiwai. His vision to unite not only Māori, but our Pākehā whānau will be our future. E te kingi, moe maira. But for some context, the kingitanga was established as a direct response to the land lost throughout Te iwi Māori. The kingitanga was the front line of defence against British colonial invasion. Since then, the face of resistance has worn a different face. From the Kotahitanga movement, Waine Toko I Te Ora, the repudiation movement, Ngā Tamatoa, the Māori Land March led by Whina Kupa, Taka Parawhau, the Raglan Golf Course, Ihu Mātou, and more recently, Roto Kākahi. Today, you are the front line, resisting against the very same things we have been resisting against since James Cook and his filthy, disease-filled pirates arrived on the shores of Tūrangamu racism, white supremacy, and capitalist greed. That is not only a British colonial project, that is a Zionist colonial project. Your resistance, though, will cost you something. Your solidarity will cost you something. It will cost you your time. It will cost you your energy. It will cost you your relationships. And it will cost you a bit of your soul. But in return, you exchange it for something far greater. We exchange it for an immeasurable capacity for love. You exchange it knowing you did what you could do to hand our next generation in a better situation than we have it now. You exchange it with the greatest price imaginable, affirming your humanity. In our resistance, our responsibility is to tell the truth. October 7th was not only a cover for shit Israeli mass murder, but also a cover for their actual crimes. The ones who are really beheading babies is shit rail. The ones who are really committing horrific sexual violence is shit rail. The ones with the genocidal rhetoric is shit rail. And we stand here today as an act that we do not accept this madness. My question to you, actually my question to those is to those who are not here today, and to those that have not shown up for Palestine. How many more? How many more Palestinians is it going to take? How many more Palestinians is it going to take before we denounce shit rail for the illegal war crimes? How many Palestinians is it going to take for the New Zealand government to call for meaningful economic sanctions? How many Palestinians is it going to take before we throw the Israeli ambassador out the fuck of our country? How many more Palestinians is it going to take before your friends and family show up today? There is not just blood on the hands of the global elite and those that have gaslighted us into the agenda. There is blood on the hands of every single person who has not shown up. If you have not shown up for Palestine, you sided with Israel. You are complicit in genocide. You are complicit in the rape and torture of innocent people. And long may that burn in your soul. Today we are part of the rising of the global collective consciousness. We join millions and millions across the globe to stand united against injustice, against the rise of the far-right fascism, against the destruction of Papatūānuku, where Māori and Pākehā, Arab and Jew, Muslim and Christian stand together. We pay the price of solidarity. We pay the price of resistance. We give our hearts and our souls, but in return, we have the greatest reward, our humanity. Do not return with stumbling feet, but rather with a broken head. Our enemies will have us believe that we can live side by side with our oppressors. They will have us believe that we must ask for our freedom, that it can be given to us. But we know liberation is ours for the taking. We know our liberation belongs to us. It belongs to our children. But we also know that while these colonizing imperialist powers of domination and subjugation still stand, true liberation cannot exist. And so we must struggle for it. We must be relentless. Ka whawhaitonu mātou! Ka whawhaitonu mātou! We will struggle forever and ever. In our resistance, we will continue to educate, agitate and organise. We will continue showing up each and every week Not until peace, but until justice. Justice for Gaza. Justice for the occupied West Bank. Justice for all that are living under the colonial thumb. And it's not just today when we scream for a free Palestine. Free Palestine will exist in our hearts. For Ake, Tonuatu. Today, hoist your flags up high. Whether that's for Palestine, for Congo, for Sudan, for Hawaii, for Kanaki, for West Papua, for justice, for Te Tiriti o Waitangi. When we cry for a free Palestine today, let your voice be echoed in history. When we cry for a free Palestine today, let it be in honour of the 16,000 children who have been brutally massacred by shit whale. When we cry for a free Palestine today, let it be in honour of the mothers, the fathers, the sons and daughters of Palestine. Long live the resistance. We are the resistance. Kawe hoki ba te wai tuktuki. Apa no mātou poko pakaru. Ka whawhai tonu mātou. Ka whawhai tonu mātou. Free, free. Palestine. Free, free. Palestine. Kia ora tātou. I'm sure many of you have heard this haka. This haka is Mōpara Tinia, was the haka that was written, composed by cousin Mahinarangi Huata Harawira. And I'm going to call on every person that knows this to join us here. Please. You got 30 seconds. Haramai, ka tere. Haramai. Sorry. Okay. When I say tuakera, you are going to say Mōpara Tinia. Okay, ready? Tuakera! Mōpara Tinia! Tuakera! Mōpara Tinia! Okay, cut. The next part's going to go Mai te awa ki te moana. Let's practice that. Mai te awa ki te moana. Kapai. And the last part is Ko Aotearoa Engunguru nei au. Hau. Haue ha. Ko Aotearoa Engunguru nei au. Hau. Haue. Ha tuakera. Mōpara Tinia. Tuakera. Mōpara Tinia. Mai te awa ki te moana ko Aotearoa Engunguru. Okay, I'm going to need you guys to be a lot louder. Come on. You guys way louder. We're going to start off with a taringa whakaro kia mau, and you're going to go into he. And the only actions that you guys have to do is bang and bang. Come on. There and there. Okay, let's set a record for the biggest Palestine haka. Okay, that's all you need to do is bang, bang. Follow Tane over here. He'll guide you. But we're going to start off with a combo, and you go on your hoppy, your hips. Taringa whakaranga, combo. Ha tuakera, Mōpara Tinia. Mōpara Tinia. Mai te awa ki te moana ko te hallelujah. Hio, ho, howe. Tuakera. Mōpara Tinia. Tuakera. Mōpara Tinia. Mai te awa ki te moana ko te hallelujah. Hio, ho, howe. Tuakera. Mōpara Tinia. Tuakera. whakamaua kia tēnā.